I certainly wouldn't want to be part of a country that's taking over other countries, or is expanding their territory. I don't think I'd be able to support that. Things are just different. It used to be that if you could take somebody's land and they couldn't defend it, it was yours. That's how it works. Like, everybody did that. Everywhere. Was it the best way of doing it? Probably not. I think we've certainly come a long way, haven't we? Yeah, it's funny. What are you doing, cat? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. The thing is, most people don't have those conversations. They just parrot a particular ideology, and that's it. They just parrot it. That's what some educational institutions for so-called higher learning have been reduced to. They've been reduced to simply being indoctrinated into one particular way of thinking, as opposed to being presented with various ideas and just think however you want, whatever. For the strong military to invade a land. Yeah, it's kind of a misuse of power. At the same time, you also kind of have to look at, well, if you didn't do that, right? If you didn't do that, would the... That's an upgrade, probably. Would the neighboring nation do it to you anyways? I mean... That's one of the ways in which... there are several ways in which I can look at the Old Testament and think, that's an upgrade, probably. You know, okay, it makes sense why the Philistines were chased from one particular land to another, and why God gave this land. You know, I mean, I get that there's the moral depravity, and God can enact His justice through an instrumental cause. I get that. But there's also the, you know, if you were just pacifist in that kind of environment, the people would just slaughter you and take your own land. And sometimes the best course of action was a preemptive strike, as opposed to just waiting for them to slaughter you. I'm not saying it's an ideal situation to be in, but it makes sense. It was just a different time, you know. We didn't live. Oh wow, this is cute. Definitely a different time. Yeah, it's one of those cultural things where you kind of have to take the circumstances in which you live in yourself and separate yourself and try to think about it within the culture of the time, you know. That's basically the historical context in which you're trying to understand what you're reading.